What's up everyone, welcome back to another video. iOS 17 public beta is now out for the public beta program. Along with we have re-release of iOS 17 developed beta 3 and iOS 17 developed beta 3 was 2 weeks ago. I did not cover the last two betas nor this public beta as there's not much has changed. But of course, we also have iPadOS 17 on the screen right now. You can see here the supported devices: iPhone XS and later, iPhone XR and later. So all iPhones that have iOS 16, excluding iPhone 10 and iPhone 8, will get iOS 17. If you have an iPhone 8 and 10 that are your beta testing device, but you have a primary device of like an iPhone 12 or an iPhone 11 or iPhone 13, well, you might have to go primary device. But wait, be careful. Make sure you back up your data to either iCloud or a computer, so in case if you have to restore, because it is still buggy to some degree. There's a lot of features in this beta. Of course, when I went to Apple's beta program, you can see here it was all weird. There ain't no, it's like a text font web page. It's not even fancy. And then of course we have iPadOS 17. It's just kind of like iOS 17, but we scroll all the way down. You can see as we go down the what's new page for the iPads. This is actually macOS Sonoma. I think for the iPads, because iPads are boring. Well, so macOS Sonoma, a lot of the 2017 MacBooks are cut off, but if you get Apple Core Legacy Patcher, a good channel I'd recommend checking out is Mr. Macintosh. He does a good tutorial on the Apple Core Legacy Patcher and stuff like that, but I do not recommend if you have a Mac that is not supported with the macOS Sonoma and you use Open Core Legacy Patcher to install it at this time and stuff like that. Now we're going to go over to this screen. This is finally iPadOS. So I'm going on vacation literally in a few hours, leaving. So I'm glad Apple did not release this at 4 o'clock. Glad it's now. But here's your iPadOS devices on screen that you can see here. But I hope everyone enjoys your updates. Let me know how iOS is performing for y'all. I will be back next weekend with a follow-up / any beta coverage next week. And I'll be back in the saddle in August or late July when everything goes weekly for betas. But I do appreciate everyone for sticking around, subscribing to the channel. We did have a live stream when I went to Fort Myers a few days ago. But as of now, that little vacay, I went down there and then came back, and I was going to stream on the way back up, but I was having technical difficulties and did not want to do it. But I want to bring to everyone's attention that in the nice iOS updates, let's hope this works. All right, it worked. So we go into here, we select public beta. It says iOS 17 public, or it says iOS 17 beta. It doesn't even say beta 3, but I'm on an older version of iOS 17 beta 3, the first build, not the re-release build. I don't know why that flashlight was on this iPhone, but it comes in at like 5 gigs. But if I go into here and go developer beta, then go back out, and it shows it's only like 240 megs. If you come from iOS 16.5.1 on an iPhone 13 Pro Max, let me grab that 13 Pro Max, get out of messages. So here we are, which my battery life has been spectacular on this iPhone. As you can see here, go into settings, we go down to general, software update. We have a plethora of options. We have iOS 16 developed beta, which will give you 16.6, iOS 16 public beta, iOS 17 public in-depth betas. So this is the size coming from iOS 16.5.1. It will be the same size for public beta and developed beta. Now, if you're coming from 16.6, I do not know, as I do not have that on the device. And of course, across Apple's whole software unification, I don't have to show you all iPadOS or macOS. This is just how it is. I'm not running any beta on my primary iPhone. And as y'all can see here, I'm running iOS 16.5.1. I also want to bring up that 16.5.1 security patch. Hold on. security patch for iOS 16.4.1b and iOS 16.5.1a were pulled because of it was showing websites incorrectly and confusing old, outdated, non-updated supported websites because of the browser Safari interface and Chrome interface. It was even affecting macOS, but Apple released statements, and I'll see if I can tweet them out on Twitter. If not, there y'all go. So hope y'all enjoyed. Let me know if y'all are installing it on a device, and if you're already running the beta, give me a plethora of feedback on how it's performing for y'all. Anyways, happy beta testing, and I will see y'all later after my vacation. Peace, everyone.